Do you want to learn something new today? Well, if the answer is yes, then buckle up and welcome to Mr. Trivia's quiz show, where I collect interesting stuff so you don't have to do it yourself. Today the rules are quite simple. There are 15 questions and 10 seconds per question, and additional facts which I think are cool. So question number 1. What is the speed of light? Is it almost 255,000 km per second, almost 400,000 km per second, almost 300,000, or just over 100? The speed of light is almost 300,000 km per second, but if you're in a DeLorean, 88 miles per hour works as well. Question 2. When did Pluto lose its status as a planet? Was it in 2010, in 2008, 2004, or 2006? There are officially 8 planets in our solar system since Pluto got the boot in 2006. Poor guy, right? Wait up for the ends, as there will be a related question. Question 3. What is most common in the Earth's atmosphere? Is it A. Nitrogen, B. Oxygen, C. Carbon dioxide, or D. Dad jokes? Nitrogen makes up about 78% of Earth's atmosphere, and oxygen comes in second. It's got around 20%. There are only traces of carbon dioxide comparatively, and well, that jokes, although they are quite prevalent, are not officially counted. Question 4. Who was the first person to reach the summit of Mount Everest? Was it Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, Amelia Earhart, Sasquatch, or Leno Lacidelli and Achille Compagnoni? Sir Edmund Hillary and his Sherpa Tenzing Norgay were the first to reach the summit of Mount Everest. It happened in 1933 in a British expedition that counted almost 400 people. Question 5. Which company logo contains a hidden arrow? Is it DHL, FedEx, Royal Mail, or UPS? When you see the arrow, you won't be able to unsee it. It was added to indicate how fast the service is, and well, we all know how that goes. Question 6. Which of the original members of the Beatles are still alive today, as of November 23? Ringo Starr, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, or George Harrison? You can choose too. Well, both Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are over 80, so I think they are holding up quite well, from the looks of it. Question 7. What causes the surface of Mars to appear reddish? Is it the light reflected from the sun through the atmosphere, a permanent layer of red fog in the atmosphere, intense heat, or iron particles which undergo oxidation? It turns out that Mars is usually quite cold. The usual temperatures are in the range of +20 to -153 degrees Celsius. The thinness of the atmosphere makes it very easy for warmth to escape. In general, Mars got its appearance from the iron particles which undergo oxidation. But yeah, to be honest, space magic sounds better. So, question 8. How many bones are there in the adult human body? Are there 206, 270, 213, or 180? There's a grain of truth to almost all of these answers. Although the typical answer is 206, it's possible to have as many as 213 because some people have more ribs, vertebrae or digits. When we are children we've got around 280, which later fuse together. Kinda spooky when you think about it. Question 9. What was the capital of Japan before Tokyo? Was it Nara, Osaka, Kyoto, or Hiroshima? Tokyo and Kyoto are two sides of the same coin. At the time of the Meiji Restoration, the capital was changed to Tokyo to move away from tradition towards modernity. As such, Tokyo is the technological center of Japan and Kyoto remains the cultural one. In my opinion, if you want to travel to Japan and get some peace of mind, Kyoto is the way to go. Question 10. What year did the Titanic sink? Was it 1908, 1930, 1915, or 1912? The Titanic sank in 1912 on its 4th day of voyage. This accident sparked a real law-making frenzy, which increased the safety of maritime travel in the future, because, well, the Titanic only had lifeboats for less than half of the passengers, and it later became a sensible standard for there to be enough for everyone. Also, ice patrols started to get dispatched in order to warn ships of the danger. Question 11. Almost everybody has danced along to the song YMCA, but who wrote it? Was it Bee Gees, Boney M, Village People, or ABBA? It was sung by the Village People. The singer, Victor Willis, later stated that the song was mainly about the fun activities black youth experienced at YMCA. Well, the relation with gay culture appealed later, and he himself said that he's quite fond of this double understanding. Question 12. What does the word circa mean in a historical context? Is it after, before, since, or around? Circa is Latin for around or about. It's the way of the historians of saying, we think it happened around this time, but honestly, who cares, close enough. Question 13. How many stars surround the Paramount Pictures symbol? Are there 15, 30, 25, or 22? Of the 24 stars, each one represents an actor who originally signed a contract with the company in 1916. Well, as you could see, I didn't mark 24 as the correct answer, and well, that's because in 1967 the number of stars was reduced to 22, and the hidden meaning behind their stars was scrapped, unfortunately. Well, the original idea was to add one star for each actor who joined the company. Well, in today's age, you can see how that could backfire, right? Question 14. What is the Rosetta Stone? Is it a language learning company, a precious gemstone with floral patterns, an ancient stele with inscriptions, or a medieval sculpture from England? Well, the Rosetta Stone has been discovered by accident in 1799 in a fortification of a fort near the town of Rosetta, where it had been used as construction material. It weighs almost 800 kilos and is inscribed in 3 languages: Ancient Egyptian, Ancient Greek, and the Demotic script. Well, it was an extremely valuable find for the historians, and it took nearly 2 decades for experts to find out that it's just a pharaoh's decree explaining how great he is for Egypt and its people and the people of Memphis. Also, yeah, it's also a language learning company, to be fair. And finally, question 15. Which country has the most pyramids? Sounds easy, I think it's not. Is it Egypt? Is it Libya? Is it Sudan? Or Mexico? The country with the most pyramids is Sudan. It's got over 200 of them, where they were built by an ancient Nubian civilization, the Kush Kingdom, and yeah, they are smaller and steeper than the Egyptian ones, and also are more clustered together in large groups. Well, you've reached the end of the quiz. Good job! So now it's time for a bonus question, as I said, related to Pluto. So, why exactly did it stop being an officially recognized planet in 2006? Get curious and find out. And be sure to leave a comment with the answer, as I will pin the first correct one. Other than that, you can expect the answer at the start of the next quiz. So yes, please tell me your favorite question or fact, also tell me how you did. And as I'm quite new to all this, all criticism is extremely welcome, so let me know what to improve for your viewing pleasure. If I never get the privilege of your time again, I sincerely hope that something nice will happen to you today. So, good luck! And if the stars align, I will see you in the next quiz show. Bye bye!